If you clicked on this video, you are most likely interested in picking up an item or product that's going to go ahead and help you keep your vehicle safe in the event that it is stolen. Lucky for me, CarLock was able to hook me up with one of their OBD2 port plugins that will help keep track of your car. So let's go ahead and actually jump right into the video and why you might want to pick something like this up. If you look at the stats just recently from 2024, how many vehicles were stolen, you will see that there was about 850,000 vehicles stolen just in the last year of 2024. Now, if you go back to 2023, you will see that about 1 million vehicles were stolen just in that specific year. So if you want to pick something like this up, it is a really great idea. It is a great preventative item that you can use. Obviously, this is not going to stop you or stop the thief from taking your vehicle, but it's a good measure that you guys can take in order to be safe. Now, the cool thing about this product is if the vehicle is moved within a certain range, it will actually notify you that your vehicle is no longer in the same spot. That way you can go ahead and check it out and it'll tell you where it's at. And if the thief is smart enough, they will go ahead and check the OBD2 port and disconnect this item. Now, the good thing is that it will notify you if it is disconnected. Bad thing is that you can no longer track the vehicle once it's disconnected. In most cases, a lot of thieves will be smart enough to go ahead and check that. A lot of them actually plug into the OBD2 port to reprogram a new key, but it does notify you at least that it has been removed, which is a good thing. This is going to be a really cool product for my car people out there that love to work on their cars. They're really paranoid when it comes to, making sure that it's safe, that they can track it, things like that. And this is going to be a really good item, especially for my VQ community. Now, the reason for that is because these vehicles are used a lot for takeovers, people stealing them to take their parts and resell them and or use them for themselves. Or a lot of the 370Z, G37, Q50s, they're sought out for their parts because people want those parts and or they just want to take them to takeovers because it's a vehicle that has good power, it's rear-wheel drive, and they can, spin it around the block if they need to. Let's go ahead and actually talk about everything that comes in this kit, review it in detail, and show you guys a few more other things that it comes with that you guys might actually like as well. So here's the box. Gonna go ahead and open it. And right here is the OBD2 port connector, and it comes with the code that you need to go ahead and use to get into the app, which is this right here. As you can see, it's pretty nice, cool little design. It's very straightforward. Plugins only go in one way, and we'll plug it in just a bit. If you get the upgraded version of the kit, they do provide you this tag right here. Here's a vibration sensor as well that you can mount up anywhere in your car. You can use it with 3M, or you can actually screw it in. And then here is a cable that you can use to actually hide the OBD2 scanner. Like I said, if you have a dumb thief, they're not gonna check the OBD2 port. And if you have this, it's a little bit better because it can actually hide it. As you can see, it has like a low profile. Now here's the other thing about this product. If you have a child, I have 3 kids, and you plan on buying them a car in the future, this might actually be a good idea so you can see where they're at and they won't know if they're not into cars, and they may not think to go ahead and check the OBD2 port. But you may not want to tell them to go to AutoZone to go ahead and get it checked out. They have a check engine light because then they might find it. Now let's go ahead and download the app itself. The app is available in the App Store or in Google Play. So you can go ahead and download it by looking up CarLock and you will find the app in there. So once you download it, let's go ahead and go to the next step. So if you want to go ahead and use this cord right here, go ahead and unwrap it. And you want to find a good spot to go ahead and hide this so it's, not visible. And it is somewhat long. It's not, super short either, but should be able to just plug this in. The orientation goes like that. This one that has a little wire showing right there, you want to go ahead and plug it in to your OBD2 port. Mine is right here. I have this fixed connected on there, so you can go ahead and plug it in. So once you have it connected, as you can see right there, then you want to go ahead and hide this. You can hide it like somewhere up there, or you can hide it over there on the other side. It's completely up to you where you want to put it. But the point of this cord is for it not to be visible, so you can't see this thing at all. So I'm just going to leave it right there for now. You guys kind of get the idea of what you can do. And then most likely zip tie it so it doesn't like flop around. Alright, now we have that. Let's go ahead and open up our app. Alright guys, so I came to a spot to go ahead and test everything out so we can see how it all works. And here is the app. once you're logged in using the code that they provide, because there's two of them. There's like a security code and another one. I can't remember the exact name, but in the box where the OBD2 port comes in, there's going to be a paper behind it that you want to go ahead and keep so you can log into the app once you open it and download it. So once that's all done, then you will see this screen pop up and it will show you your current location of where you're at. Now let me go ahead and go through the buttons really quick. This one right here is to activate the security feature, which means that now it's enabled, which means it's gonna notify you as soon as the car is moved out of the specific area. I unlock it, then that means that I don't want my device to go off if the car is moved, engine is turned on, whatever it may be. I don't want it to go haywire on me. If you purchase a little tag, which is this right here, the 2.0, it is pretty easy to connect it. All you got to do is click on this little dashboard right there, smart lock, then you want to go ahead and manage, then you want to add it down here. As you can see, mine is already paired to my device, but there's a code that comes in the packaging itself on the top. Once you scan that code, then you go ahead and scan the code in the back right here, which links to your device. I believe I saw some comments that said that, well, if somebody has CarLock next to me, is it going to link up to their device? No, because this one is specifically paired with your device, which has its own code. It's a separate device from another CarLock device. I thought that would be pretty like self-explanatory, but I thought I'd clear that up. Now, other than that, you can also schedule the little device to go ahead and lock and unlock your car. As you can see right here, these times throughout the day are locked. These times, so 7 all the way up until technically military time 22, it is unlocked. 23 locked, but you can change it at any point. As you can see, I now locked it, and I believe it should send you a notification that you changed something in your settings to now lock it. Check it out. You can also set it right here to schedule, and then it'll work automatically. I have it turned off, so it's not going to work, but to turn it on, all the scheduling will work once you do that. Other than that, the dashboard does give you the signal and everything, the voltage of the battery, which is pretty cool, little data to know. Now let me go ahead and turn it off. If I lock it and I turn the car on, it's going to tell me that the car has been turned on, so it will notify you when it's turned on, when the device is removed, also when it's moved out of the specific range. So let me go ahead and turn it on. It should notify me. And there you go. So I actually detected vibration. I have an exhaust on my car, so I'm assuming because of the vibration of that, it felt it. And it should also notify me that the car was turned on as well. The device is in here. I have it hidden. I don't have it mounted. And right there you can see engine started. If I go ahead and disconnect it, which is actually pretty hard to remove, at least in my car, it will notify you as well. Let's wait for it. My whole phone lost signal. But it will notify you once it is disconnected. Now, the cool thing about this device as well is that once it's disconnected, from my understanding, it's still going to continue to track your car for, I believe, about 20 minutes once disconnected, which is also good because you can see exactly where it's headed once it's been disconnected for those 20 minutes. Oh, there you go. I got the notification. As you can see, I got signal again, and it let me know that the device was disconnected. So now if I plug it back in, it will let me know as well that it has been reconnected to the car. Alright, so right here, as you can see, I went ahead and went out of the red area where I was at, and now it's notifying my phone. Vehicle was moved, and now I'm getting this alert right here, and it's actually pretty loud. I went ahead and turned it off because it was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but it is gonna wake you up when it does notify you. Like, it's really, really loud and annoying. So in order to turn that off, click on that button and it's gonna go away. So that's the important reason of why you want that tag, is so just in case you forget, the car knows like, hey, this person's in the vehicle, no need to go ahead and set off the alarm, and it will turn it off automatically. But when you step away, it should arm it for you with that specific device, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it does extremely well when it comes to tracking you, as long as you're in a good area and you're not losing signal, because it does use signal to go ahead and pick up where the car is at, which is why you need a subscription. They have 3 different options, so it's completely up to you which one you want to pick up. So let me go ahead and unlock it. let's walk away from the vehicle and see if it actually works. I have tried it a few times when I've gone to the store, and it has worked like every single time. But let's go ahead and just test it. And here's the other thing about this device is you need pretty good signal for it to like work extremely well. If you don't have good signal, it's not going to work very well. Damn, how far do I gotta walk? I'm all the way over here now. Let's walk a little bit more just in case. Oh, there you go. It worked. It took some time, especially for me walking, which I mean is a pretty good distance. If you're in a store, that's about how far you would be from the store if you were, you know, to go in and out. So I guess it's not bad, but it did take it some time in order to detect that I was away from the vehicle. Now that I have been using CarLock for over a week, I want to go ahead and give you guys my overall review of this product. And it's going to be an honest review. I'm not going to clickbait you guys and let you guys know this is like the best product that you can get out there. I'm going to give you my straight up honest review of what I like, what I dislike, and what I think that CarLock can do to make this product even better and get it up to that, you know, excelling point. Now, what I do like about it is the live GPS tracking that you can monitor the car at any point. As long as you have good signal, it will work. But if you have bad signal and you're constantly losing reception, that might really affect your overall experience, because if it's constantly losing connection, you're not going to always be able to track the car. But if you always have good connection, then it's not something that you have to worry about. I do like all the features that it comes with, especially now that they added that 2.0 tag to disable and enable the alarm. That is perfect, because now you don't have to go into the app in order to go ahead and turn it off and on. So that's a huge plus. If you don't have that, that might bother you, but I do highly suggest getting it if you don't. Other than that, I will say that I do like it. It gives me that peace of mind anytime I go to the store. I don't have to worry about checking on my car, because it's gonna tell me if it's okay, anybody has turned it on, it's been moved, everything is there, so you guys can have that peace of mind. Now, what I wish CarLock would do, and these are some suggestions that I would provide to you guys as well, to, you know, push the security a little bit further. If you guys do not have something like this, I highly suggest it. And if CarLock can do something or create a product that will connect to the CarLock app, this will be a perfect item that will excel it. And this is gonna be a kill switch. If they can integrate or create a kill switch that will go ahead and disable the ground to the vehicle, that would push this like to the next level. Because then if somebody's trying to reprogram a key, trying to turn on the car, if that kill switch is enabled, they will not have any power to the vehicle. And their last resort will be to go ahead and find the kill switch, to remove it, which is gonna take some time, especially if your battery is located in a really hard area. For example, like a Camaro, the battery's in the back. If your battery is in the back of the car, they will have to open the trunk. They won't have power, they have to go inside. So it's gonna take them a lot longer than just a few minutes to be able to, you know, create a new key for your actual car. Kill switch, huge item to look at if you wanna push the security a little bit further. Another thing that you can do is you can grab another one of those trackers. I know a lot of iPhones use them. There's little circle things that you could just throw in your car or mount it somewhere, even to the bottom of your car where they can't find it. Would be another great option to add to your vehicle as well. With that being said, this is an overall great product. I do really like it. I have honestly no complaints regarding it, other than those few things that I think would excel the product. But if you guys would like 10% off and would also like a 14 free additional trial, go ahead and click on the link below in the description so you guys can go ahead and get that 10% off using my code that is going to be listed in the description. But that is going to conclude the video, guys. If you want to watch more videos on my channel, I post a lot about my 370Z, my FX. I just picked up another car as well that I will be posting very soon. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.